morning.
Rachel made us get up really early this morning. Rachel, we're here.
I have
What's
to
going
say that for you, it is not early. It is early for me. It is 7 a.m. For poor Odetta and I, it is 7 a.m., which is why
It's
we are tousled.
Yes.
It
yes.
is
It's
10
worth it,
a.m.
though.
And I will confess, I have cleaned my kitchen already this morning. And but I'm excited to be here. We're here for
Yes.
some good
Yeah.
news.
So we are super excited to be here today to launch our year-end fundraiser. And we have some exciting news, and we have some stuff to show you. And we're going to get started on that right now. So,
I declare our year-end fundraiser is now open.
yay!
That effect is not quite as fun as I was imagining.
Look, I have a hat.
Very good. Very good.
And this has a
Yay.
rainbow unicorn.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yay, rainbow unicorn.
I know, rainbow unicorn. Always good.
Hey.
So now,
So our year-end fundraiser is a pretty big deal for us because we raise a quarter of our operating budget during our year-end fundraiser. So it's very important, and we're excited that everyone is here. Did I butt in? Rachel, did you have more you wanted to say there?
no, I do not
Okay.
have more I wanted to say there. You go ahead. But I wanted to start the presentation, and I forgot how to do that.
Okay. Well, while they're figuring that out,
Yeah.
Every year for many years, we have called our year-end fundraiser Double Thanksgiving. And it's a good name, right? It's such a great name. That is thanks to the cleverness of one of our major donors named Alex, who said that he would double every donation up to a certain amount. And so Double Thanksgiving was born. And Alex continues to be a seed funder for this fundraiser right alongside our fairy godmother, which, by the way, if you saw our annual report, you know that is now an official donor level fairy godmother. We only have one. But we sure appreciate her. So we're doing the fundraiser again this year. Obviously, it's important, like I say, but the name has changed. In honor of our mission to light a pathway for families, I would like to introduce to you Give a Spark! Yeah!
Yay! We give a spark. Woo!
Give a spark! All right, y'all. So we are so in love with this name because every single spark is meaningful. We love it because sparks are catalysts, because they lead to light, because sometimes that light is incredibly bright and raging. We love it because it references the lantern in our logo and the light in our mission to create a visible pathway to support trans and non-binary youth. And, it's fun to say. It has that little invisible cheeky wink, give a spark. I know you give a spark. Yeah. So to tell you just a little bit more about Give a Spark this year, Rachel's gonna say a bit more. What's our goal this year?
Yes, so we actually stretched a little bit this year. We wanted to push it just a bit and stretch our goal. Last year, our goal was 120,000, and we did hit that, and we were so excited. But since we've had a lot of growth this year, and we've had a lot going on, and we have a lot going on next year, we decided to stretch it a little more and raise it up to 130,000. So our goal this year is 130,000.
Right on. I it's a little bit of a stretch, but I'll mention this a little bit later. Y'all, last year we had over 700 new families come through our doors, go through our orientation, and start using our services. This year, we had over 600 families again. We're growing. So it's a stretch, but it actually just feels like a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we also wanted to this morning show everybody how to create a personal campaign that you can use to ask your friends to help with our fundraiser. In some ways, in some places, it's called peer to peer, but what it is just creating a personal campaign so that you can share that with your friends and family, and it actually goes right back to our fundraiser. So, oh, I forgot to show this.
Yeah.
Yay! This is our Give a Spark
So new
page.
logo and the
Yeah.
new look. And by the way, I think everybody can see Charlie's face. Charlie's in the room with us. Charlie, wave at the people. Charlie joined us earlier this year. It feels like you've been with us a lot longer than that, but this is Charlie's work, and that logo. I just think it's like the most perfect logo ever. It's so complimentary to everything we do. Really incredible work, Charlie. Really, really good.
Yay.
So you'll see this, like when they go to the page, if they follow the link for the website to donate, that's what they'll see, right?
Yep. They will see this on our fundraising page. And they'll also see, so this is going to get smaller because it's going to show you'll see this on our fundraising page, and then you'll also see this button that says, I want to fundraise for this. And if you click that button, it will take you to this page over here that says create a fundraising page. So you confirm that you would like to create a page, and then it'll take you to this where you can actually personalize your page. So you can use the amazing logo and cover page that Charlie made, or you can upload an image and create your own profile image. You can upload a different image for that image, and you can make a personal message about why, what trans families means to you, why you would love to have your friends and family donate to trans families. You can set your fundraising goal and have the name that is going to appear on your page. So all of these things it's pretty quick to set up, and then you have a link that is personalized to the name that you have on your page, and you can share that link, and all the funds that are raised through the personal campaign actually go directly into our fundraising page. So
Okay, so Rachel, if people make their own personal page and they start raising money, are those donations also doubled? Are they also matched?
we have, for the first little while, we have a match. We were not able to raise half of the 130,000, but we have a match for a little while. So it is important to get those donations in quickly.
Okay, so for probably at least the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
How long is everything? Wait, is this only 2 weeks? How long is
No.
How long is this fundraiser?
Yes, let me answer that for you. So the fundraiser will be running from November 15th today until December 15th.
That's right.
And we have a lot of exciting events coming up that will be going on during the fundraiser to help raise awareness about trans families, also to have a good time. And a lot of our events are going to be happening on November 29th, so definitely mark your calendars for that. November 29th is Giving Tuesday, so all over the world, organizations raise funds on Giving Tuesday, and we have some fantastic events going on that day. And then on December 15th, our closing day, we also have a fantastic event that was mentioned. Didn't somebody mention it earlier, Charlie? I thought you did, but we can talk about it again. We'll talk about it some more. It will happen.
No, it has not been mentioned yet.
Oh.
Here.
All right.
No.
Yeah.
No. And yeah, it's a very, very cool event. It's, we have our trans youth leadership team, and these are all teens who have been participating in our groups for a while. Their families have been part of our community. They to be part of our leadership cohort that works all year to hone their skills in public speaking, facilitation, and activism, and the last event that is tied in with our fundraiser is a panel with several of them. Charlie, are you hosting that? You are. Okay. It's about gender euphoria. We hear a lot about gender dysphoria. That's a major topic of conversation for families who find out their kiddos are trans or non-binary. I think it is equally vital that we also talk about gender euphoria, because sometimes that is the very thing that helps us understand that we're doing the right thing for our kids. So,
Absolutely.
oh, hi, Kitty.
Also, meow. Just so you know. So the next thing we wanted to do was tell you just a little bit about what's been going on this year. And Nikki, you were going to just talk a little bit about some of the highlights.
Yeah. Okay. So y'all, we had a pretty good year, as I mentioned. So in 2022, we did some stuff. Let's go to the next slide. We did a few things, a couple things. We ran 24 programs. We added 4 new support groups. We registered 1,402 people for all of our groups. That does not include our webinars. That's just people attending our monthly groups. And then, like I say, we welcomed 629 new families this year to our community. That number actually only accounts for, up through like the end of October. So new families continue to attend our orientations now. We also grew our staff. Hey, y'all, do you see these 2 new faces in here? Odetta. We haven't even introduced Odetta yet, who you're going to be seeing a lot more of, because Odetta is our new events manager.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning.
Oh, Odetta's got her kitty cat too. Odetta is on the West Coast. So she's up at a hellaciously early hour right now. That's why she's in her jammies. And then we also expanded our board of directors, and we added so many new facilitators, all of whom I can't tell you enough how impressed I am with all of them. I want to just highlight, if I can, those new programs that I mentioned, because some of them are really changing our world. So on the next slide, you'll see we have the Summer 2022 Family Advocacy Series. That was a series of 3 webinars plus, oh, I know, Kitty, it's so exciting. Plus
she wants her own fundraiser.
You know what?
There is a cat fundraiser already. I just want to say that my cat started a fundraiser.
Yes.
So my cats have a personal fundraiser. I don't know if any other cats might want a personal fundraiser.
I think
Rosie's up for that. Yeah.
Aiden's cat often has a fundraiser, and my cats got tired of Aiden's cat getting all of the attention.
Yeah.
And so they decided to start one this year.
Rosie just said something about a challenge, a pet challenge.
Yeah.
I think that's a great idea, because Aiden's cat Burton raises a lot of money.
Right.
A lot of money. I mean, he's pretty cute.
He is very cute.
He's super cute. But yeah, I think my dog might be.
There we go. There she is.
Yeah, I mean, Clementine would be great for a fundraiser, I think. She's so photogenic, and
yeah, she's pretty cute. She's pretty cute. Okay, y'all. Let me finish telling you about the other 4.
Yes.
The other 4 new programs that we added this year. So the summer advocacy, like I say, was 3 webinars plus a support group that went for about 5 or 6 months. And that support group was specifically for families who were either stepping into activism or who were feeling particularly distressed by the legislation this year. Because as you all know, it was a rough year legislation-wise. The other group that we piloted this year was a regional group with Alaska parents. And alongside that, we started a social group for 8 to 10-year-olds. So the social group for 8 to 10-year-olds was based on our pilot. We had a Go-Yo program was for 8 to 10-year-olds. It was like a 6-week long cohort kind of a get-together thing. This new thing is every month, not a cohort. You just come when you can. Oh my goodness. Hi, coffee. And it's going really well. And then the other thing we did was we started youth game nights on Discord. And that is actually multiple times per month. Discord, if you haven't already heard of it, is a place where folks get together and chat. And we created on Discord a private place that only youth who are in the families that have completed our orientation can access this chat space. And it's pretty hopping. This game night has acolytes. Like, they show up every single time. The kids are involved in deciding what days it happens, and it's a really popular place to be on game night.
Cool.
I just have to jump in and say it's a joy. It's one of the most joyful places in the world to be in one of those game nights and hear the kids just giggling and laughing and being themselves.
Yeah,
It's the best.
Wow. You can go to the next slide, Charlie, or you can take the slides off for a moment if you want. The Discord, I gotta say, it surprised us, right? When we have youth groups that happen on Zoom, and they're happening. When we set up that chat space on Discord, slowly, that space became more and more vibrant, more and more active, more filled with youth. And now that's where they are. The youth Zoom groups are just not as popular anymore because youth can access each other and talk to people. The space is moderated. In fact, Rachel's our lead moderator, and they talk about art, they talk about movies, they talk about surgery, they talk about boyfriends, they talk about, they talk about it all. And it's quite a lovely space.
Yeah, it is.
Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah.
I just noticed our time. We were going to be done and like around this time, and I think I'm yammering a lot more than I was supposed
Well,
to.
we're getting there. We're getting there.
All right.
All right. It's easy to get carried away because because we give a spark.
We do.
We give a spark about our trans families and youth. Yeah. So we get carried away a lot. We show up in our pajamas.
I know. These are my pajamas. I just want to say it for the record. And my hair is messy.
Well, I am the events manager, so I try to show up to everything, a little coordinated. So
you're looking very good. You know what? This is a perfect time, Odetta, for you to introduce yourself officially to everybody who's here, anybody who's watching. Yeah.
Well, hi, everybody. Good morning. My name is Odetta. I'm non-binary. I use they, them pronouns. I'm not only on this event, but I'm also managing my family this morning, who one of my family members qualified me to first get to know trans families. And that was 7 or 8 years ago. And now I'm super excited to be here, actually working with this incredible team of people that I have admired and respected their work for so long, and benefited from their work, as I know many of you guys have too. And so I'm super excited. I love managing events. I love trans families. I definitely give a spark, and I'm super happy to be here working and raising funds today so that we can keep this great work that we're doing going. Yay. Yeah.
Oh, Nikki, you're muted.
Rachel, would you mind taking this slide off? Well, so we can see people's faces just a little bit better. Charlie, will you introduce yourself to anybody who's watching right now?
Yeah, hey folks, my name's Charlie. My pronouns are he, him, and I've been with trans family since earlier in the year. And I come here after some experience doing some election work and some large nonprofits. I said large. It's
Large profit.
we've had all day. Yeah, other large nonprofits. So, yeah, really excited to be here. So I am our communications and media manager, which means that if you're watching this, it's very possible that you and I have already met and talked about what Trans Families means to you and your family. And if you're watching this and you would like to talk to me more about how you could get involved, you can always email us at info@transfamilies.org. But yeah, really excited to be here. And also our screen is about to change in a really fun way. Ooh. Anyone's excited? Ready?
Okay, are we gonna tweet?
Oh, sorry, I didn't. Done. It's up. You love that.
Yay!
Look at that. Wow. I love it.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, it's fun.
Awesome.
I'll have to
All right.
give a Spark song.
You know, we have some pretty talented musicians in our youth areas. Maybe one of them could come up with. In fact, one of our Titans is applying to music universities and things like that. And oh my gosh, their talent is just ridiculous.
Violin and, well, other stuff too, but violin and.
Oh, I was talking about someone else, a different one, but yes, there's also that Titan as well.
Yep.
Yeah. There's some, yeah.
Yep.
We have some pretty talented musicians. All right. Let me show you the rest of our new staff, if I may.
Okay.
Some of them may look familiar. So on the next one, Simon. I don't know if you all know Simon. I have known Simon since he was just a middle schooler, and he grew up with my kid, as a matter of fact. And now he is one of our team members. He's our program coordinator. Woo! Charlie, you met, who's our communications and media manager. And then Lisa, something weird happened to Lisa's name there.
I
Lisa
know.
is our new.
I'm doing this because it broke.
That's all right.
But
Lisa's our new portal manager. And so she, you may see her doing answering membership questions, helping with website things. She's doing a lot of our tech services. So she's a very important new member of the team.
Yeah.
Then we have someone else on the next slide that you've already met. Odetta, in like the most perfect photograph ever for this whole slide deck. It was kind of ridiculous. When she sent it over, I was like, wait, what?
You were so excited. It was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Famous Magazine or something.
I know, right? And then the other new person we have right now is Jade. Jade is our part-time operations specialist. Jade is helping us get our bookkeeping into shape. And then she is like a process genius. And I honestly, just in the first couple things we did with her was like, oh, that's how you do that? I mean,
we've
we're
been doing that wrong. No, we haven't been doing it wrong. We've been doing everything very well. Just,
but that's just it. It's like, we're smart cookies.
Mm-hmm.
All of us, you see the four of us here? We're good at what we do. But Jade is like, okay, really, really impressive. Then I don't know if you all have seen, we have a new job announcement. So we have two new roles that are coming up. If you do a quick couple taps, they are the communication resources manager. That is currently posted. And then no, it's not. The program monitor and evaluations manager is currently posted. Program monitor and evaluations manager is going to be working closely with Rachel and the program managers to make sure that we're evaluating all of our programming, we're collecting data responsibly, and that we are meeting our obligations for any of our state contracts. Like if we have a grant with a government like King County, we have a pretty big grant with King County. We have some other grants, so they're going to make sure that we get our stuff done. And community resources manager is someone who's going to help us assemble and vet resource lists for our families. So that's I'm really excited about both of those.
It's super exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And this list would not be complete without mentioning our volunteer facilitators. Y'all, we have a lot of amazing facilitators. I didn't get their names again. I really wanted to read off all their names, but we have 22 parent volunteers, parent group volunteers, 22 of those. Then we have 15 youth space volunteers, and they facilitate all of our youth spaces. They moderate everywhere the youth go. And then we have 8 very highly trained orientation facilitators. Orientation facilitators are set a little bit apart because orientations are sometimes the very first place where a parent has said out loud to anybody outside of their family what's going on with their kid. It can be a really vulnerable space. Yes. I remember my orientation. Mine was on a phone call.
Yep.
And I felt so much relief and validation in that moment. It was really something. Odetta, I know you've talked about your orientation as well. We both had orientation with Kirby. Yeah. Kirby is currently our senior program manager, but it's really, really important space. And so we do extra training for those volunteers because it can be intense. It can be a really intense space. Then I also want to mention our board. So our board of directors has been working this year like quadruple time to prepare us for what we know is going to be a lot of growth next year, including board growth. So Gil has been the president for a long time. He actually handed off the president of the board position to Emma Gray this year. Hey, Emma. So Emma's a new board member. Siobhan Murphy continues to be our vice president of the board, and Kelly Lindsay is a secretary of the board. And next year, I expect that board's going to be growing quite a bit. And the only reason it's going to be able to grow is because of all the work that they've been putting in this year. So kudos. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, board.
Yeah. Nikki, can I just say something also about growth while you're talking about that? I am so grateful for the contributions that we get from all of our generous donors, and from the large to the small, they all matter. And it's because of those contributions that folks like myself and Charlie are able to come on board and free people like Kirby and yourself and Rachel, free you folks up to focus on the things that you love to do the most. And we love all the work, but we can't do it all ourselves. And so we do need to grow our team, and it's our donations that make that happen.
That is a beautiful segue into this slide.
Oh.
Look, it's our year-end Give a Spark. Yay. You can go to transfamilies.org/donate, and you can donate to our campaign. You actually, like we have had in years past, I have to sit up because I was like down at the bottom of my screen so that I would appear. Woo! Transfamilies.org/donate. We have, like we have in years past, we have a little counter that's showing like where we're at. It's not very high yet, so you can be one of the people that makes it go higher and higher and higher. We're hoping that we can at least get halfway by Giving Tuesday. That's what we're hoping for. And we know that if you or your cat or your dog, perhaps your lizard, could create a fundraiser, then people will give to your fundraisers and help us get to our goal. So please help us with that.
Also, I just want to say that we've already had some donations come in. If you check out
Yay!
we don't have a progress bar up yet.
Yay! That's wonderful.
Thank you so much for watching and already donated.
Wait, sorry, Charlie. I couldn't hear you over the noisemaker.
We were going
I'm a noise maker myself, which is why I didn't bring another one. But yeah, so I was just saying thank you to the folks that have already donated.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yay,
Thank
we're on our
you.
way. Yeah, you're giving a spark. Yay.
Yes. Give us
Love
spark.
it. This is how it all
Awesome.
happens. It's little flames coming in. Beautiful. Lighting the way for all the work that we're going to do for our families.
Yes, yes. We have big plans for 2023.
Yes.
And we want you all there with us. Come with us, please.
What are we doing? What's going on?
Well, clearly we all need more coffee. So
Is it time for coffee?
well, I think
everybody drink. Everybody drink. Take a drink.
Yes, right. And then I think we're just so passionate about this, and it's emotional work, and we do it's very heartfelt where we're coming from, and we know all of you folks are too. So yeah, sometimes we just get a little overwhelmed by that.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. It's been quite a year. You know, I just okay, we really are supposed to be wrapping up right now.
Yeah.
Yes,
we are.
Nonetheless, I want to acknowledge, I do want to acknowledge that it has been a pretty intense year for families that have trans non-binary youth. If you are a member of our website, we are opening up a video library this week on the website. Once you log in, you can access the video library, and in it, the webinars that we did about legislation. If you have a chance to watch that, I strongly recommend it. It's a little challenging, but you know what? There have been actually more pieces of legislation that were neutral or positive for trans people. And you know what? We don't hear about that, because all we hear about is the icky stuff. For good reason. It feels hard. It's hard to hear that sort of thing, and to know that your own neighbor might vote your rights away. But it is heartening to know that number, as many as there have been across our country, that number actually is much smaller than the number of pieces of legislation that were, as I say, neutral or positive in support of trans and non-binary people. So I don't want to give that up. I don't want to give up that trust and love of my neighbor, of my family members, people who live in other states who might not have a lot of support, might not have a lot of community. We hear it a lot. New families coming through the doors who say, I don't know any other families in my town who have a trans or non-binary kid, and I just need someone. And we're like, yes, please. That's exactly why we're here. We are here for you, for your situation. So we're able to do that because of our donors. That's the number one reason that we're able to do that every day, every week, every month. So thank you. Please make your donation. Please make your own fundraiser. It can be really fun. You can do your pet. You can do anything. And we've had some really fun challenges, like on our team, like who's going to raise the most. That's really exciting. It doesn't happen every year, but every once in a while, like Kirby and I'll take each other on which one of us is going to raise the most in a year. And it's never the same. I don't know who we're hitting different, but some years it's Kirby, some years it's me. It all adds up. It all adds. And actually, Burton just outraces all of us.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Whatever.
But it all goes right into it.
Speaking of supporting trans families, this trans family has to go and support our trans youth by getting out the door for school. This has been so much fun. I'm so excited. I totally give a spark, but I got to go because I'm the event manager.
thank you everybody for being here, and we'll see you around.
Yep. Mark your calendars. November
Yay.
29th,
Bye. More
December
coffee.
15th. We'll see you later.
Yeah.